Here, hold the camera, hold the camera.
Go for it.
Oh God.
You got it.
So I spent a week trying a bunch of different saunas. Why? Because I don't get it. I'm 44 years old and I don't understand saunas. You get in a hot room and you're hot. You can't even bring in a Nintendo Switch because it'll melt. You have to talk to strangers. We don't have to talk. But they're naked, unless you're wearing swimming trunks, which I was for this video because I don't, I didn't want to have to blur out my junk. And I hate talking to strangers. It'd be like, oh, what brings you to this La Quinta? Business trip? Great. You might want to cover some of those business secrets down in your basement right now. But here's the thing. Many people absolutely love them. And I want to love them too. I want to be invited to the love party. Or at least I want to learn why I don't love saunas. You see, we're all stumbling around this planet with all of our opinions about things we don't even know things about. Well, not this guy, at least for saunas specifically, and all these other videos I made about why people like things. It's what I do here. I try to learn about all the great and crappy aspects of life. It's part of my journey to become the all-seeing, all-knowing space baby at the center of the universe. And depending on how this video turns out, it may be the case that that baby is sometimes steamy. Now then, I was on my way to my first sauna and I dragged my wife along, who is also ignorant about saunas. Hello, saunas.
Saunas. I'm staying in a hotel and then there's a sauna there and then you go in it and you're like, it's hot in here, and then you leave.
I know in Finland, every household has a sauna pretty much. That's what a commenter said on Reddit. There's a lot of purported benefits of saunas. Lower anxiety, lower stress, good for the skin, better circulation, recovery after workouts apparently, and there's some science to back it all up. I want to know what the big deal is.
I want to know what love is.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel the sauna.
I am skeptical. I'm excited for the moisture. My skin feels really dry.
It's going to be nice and meditative. I'm going to be able to sit and do nothing for a little while, which I often enjoy.
Except I'm going to be in there jabbering.
Yeah, you're going to be like, I'm hot.
I want to go. Why'd you make me do this?
Yep, that's how you are when the camera's off. It's fun that we pretend to hate each other. Anywho, I mentioned how I like to sit and do nothing. I learned this when I made the video about meditation. Well, I'm going to do a little meditation right now with the help of the app Headspace, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about them later. I'm going to meditate next to boiling water since I don't have a sauna.
Just beginning with some big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth.
Okay, now I'm going to make some noodles. Okay, we were on our way to our first sauna. Let's let past Craig describe it. So this one's a Finnish style, so it's steamy. I'm probably not going to bring the camera in with me.
Why wouldn't you bring an electronic device into a hot, wet room?
You know what? Now that you say it like that, I think I feel great, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that. I feel great. Comfortable, hungry. I haven't felt hungry in a while. Like maybe I've been holding on to too much water or something.
Sure.
I did sweat a lot and got a little tired. Yeah. Apparently it helps with sleep too. And it helps with asthma apparently. And I do feel like I'm breathing pretty clearly.
I also feel really good. The delightful shower I took after I escaped the hot torture box.
Yeah, you didn't seem to enjoy it that much.
It was really hot in there.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like so hot in there.
That's the idea.
Yeah, it was so hot. There were times when we were in there that I felt relaxed in a way that I had given up.
I think I'm seeing the light. I'm like, oh my God, I want to do this again.
I love that for you.
Well, good. And then the rest of the day, I had so much energy. I was a little firecracker. I've been very tired all day. Relaxed, but like lethargic. If this is what happens every time, I better do them later in the day. I got another sauna today. I'm gonna do a workout first this time. Watching X-Men Days of Future Past. But look at how steamy it looks there. It's like a sauna. You think the X-Men do saunas after their battles? What about like a sauna mutant? I guess that's kind of the one that starts on fire in the Fantastic Four. It's basically a sauna. So I recorded some stuff in my car before going into the sauna, but the camera was accidentally flipped and the mic connected to the car audio for some reason. I probably said something about how this is an infrared sauna. Let's explain. There's the classic Finnish sauna where you burn some wood and you heat up a room and you pour water on rocks and you make it steamy. You can also heat up the room electrically, save a tree. You're welcome, Mother Nature, unless the electricity is coming from a coal power plant. But that's off topic. There's also smoke saunas, and smoke fills the air. It doesn't mean you can smoke cigarettes in the sauna. I feel like that's up to the individual. I wouldn't. And there are Turkish steam saunas, which are super steamy. But there's also infrared. You heat the room with infrared light. Pretty obvious. Probably should have known that already. You're kind of dumb. Sorry about that. Maybe take a sauna, calm down, and then read a book. There's a lot of other variations of saunas. I don't know all of them. I'm not a sauna scientist. Most of the studies that have been done on Finnish-style saunas. But a lot of people have good things to say about infrared. Is it possible to say infrared without sounding drunk? For infrared, maybe it would help if I weren't drunk. So in the interest of having a well-rounded experience for research, as well as that was the only thing that was available at the time, I did an infrared sauna this time. And here's what happened. Here we go. That was hot. I booked it for 30. I stayed in there for 20, but I enjoyed it. It was relaxing. A little weird that they don't have a shower here, so I'm gonna go back home. I'm not noticing any sort of amazing feeling. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Just doing stuff. Car made my phone mic not work again, but I was saying something like, I'm feeling really low energy, but I have to go to the grocery store. And then I did. All right, got my stuff. Energy back. Feeling good. Feeling comfortable. And then the audio cut out again, and you should be very thankful for that, because this is when I show you my Australian yogurt I got, and I try to do an Australian accent. Good Lord, it was bad. Bite. Even that was bad. What a day for a sauna. I'm heading to a friend of a friend's house. He built a Finnish sauna, apparently, and he finished it. And it's looking very Finnish today. I assume that Finland is covered in snow all year round. I'm definitely not going to look it up. I'm so sure I'm right. Looking forward to sitting in a hot room with a stranger with my shirt off. Hello.
Hi.
This is Calvin. This is Hank.
Hank the dog.
What got you into saunas?
I'm always really cold in the winter, and I also don't like to do anything outside in the winter. The sauna is a good way to like kind of exercise your body. You grow to like really like being outside in the cold after that.
So you enjoy the cold more because of the sauna?
Yep, and you'll feel it. You'll get hot in there. You're like, I just need to get cold. So the one thing that we don't have is a cold plunge. It actually feels nice to jump in really cold water. Probably won't believe me until you try it.
I could jump in the snow, I suppose.
Yeah, we can jump in the snow.
And I look forward to showing you that experience, but now it is time to talk about the sponsor of this video, Headspace. So there's a new year coming up. You got goals, and that's great. But hey, it's also a great time to prioritize your mental health and personal wellness. Headspace provides you the tools for that. As their website says, new year, breathe in, let's go. Be sure to breathe out, though, as well. They probably should say breathe out in there. I don't design their website. Ever since I've been on this whole personal wellness train, chugga chugga, woo woo, I've discovered that some of it can be pretty hard. Chugga chugga, boo hoo. And also that I have not been paying enough attention to how I feel. I did that meditation video, and I fell in love with meditation, but I discovered that meditation is hard, and you might need guidance. Headspace is that guide. They have lots of stuff. They can help you meditate, sleep, move. They can help you music. Focus! You see, I got upset about that focus just now. I need to take a break.
So take a moment just to get comfortable.
Headspace is proven to decrease stress and increase happiness in just 10 days. If you want to increase stress and decrease happiness, I don't know, try shopping. I don't like shopping. Maybe that's for you. I don't like it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Guided meditations, podcasts, music, lots of experts. You can go on a gentle run with Kevin Hart.
Hey, Kevin Hart here.
Oh, Kevin. I enjoy using it. It makes all this wellness stuff so much easier. You know what else is easy? Trying it out for free for 60 days if you click the link below or scan the QR code on screen now. 60! No one has ever even lived that many years. I think I might have to check on that. I think that's true. It's just 60 is a lot. So just check it out and try it for free. Now let's check out some sauna action over here. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah. So he offered me a sparkling water and a koozie, and I'm going with Blanche.
All that manliness in one room, in one crowded room. Everybody's steamy bodies all pressed up against each other.
I assume the one house over there is the sauna. That seems a bit too open to be a sauna. Hello, howdy.
Hi, welcome.
This is the changing room.
This is the changing room.
Ah, it smells good in here. My face is kind of numb from that walk. I'm cold, so I'm looking forward to getting in this. Woo!
Coals are pretty warm there.
Yeah.
We'll do what the Finnish, I think, called loily. Gonna make it even hotter in here.
All right.
Feel hotter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm sweating. Probably the most sweaty I've gotten so far was in there. And it feels good.
It's 170 degrees in there, so.
Temperature says below 0 in Celsius.
And you'll notice the steam coming off your body.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. So you just go in for 15 minutes, you sit out here for 15 minutes, then you go back in, or what?
Sit out here till you get too cold.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel good. Like, so far, I don't feel cold being out here.
You get like a shield around your body of warmth.
Yeah.
I get the runner's high for sure. The kind of the endorphins of.
I'm feeling that right now as I'm getting colder. Like I'm definitely feeling that.
It's just a nice, peaceful way to get through winter. Honestly, they must have known you were gonna come and get dumped on us.
It just snowed today when I decided I was coming here. So that's great. This is perfect, actually. And now I'm gonna do a transition shot. Okay, so say beautiful winter night again. Ready?
Beautiful winter night.
So I did the transition, but now I'm going to do a second session, so I ruined it. So let's do one more and then...
Make a snow angel.
Ooh! Without a shirt on? Have you done it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. I might do it. I'm sweaty for some reason. All right, you going for it?
You gotta be quick.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that's good.
Am I going to do it?
You want to?
Here, hold the camera.
Go for it.
Oh, God.
You got it. Don't think about it.
Oh, my God. What a rush. Wow. Head buzz. Oh, my God. Wow. My feet are like frozen. They're like ice cubes.
Getting some good B-roll for you.
Good. So your feet are fine right now?
My feet hurt a lot.
My feet were in pain, but other than that, like, I feel like alert and amazing right now. Pretty sure that one was the hottest one. I think my favorite. I do feel much more comfortable walking home than I did walking there. I don't feel very cold. Interesting. Now I had to do a little bit of evening shopping, and I'm so tired. I'm so relaxed, and I'm walking in circles. Oh no. This is Tim, owner of sauna number 4. And this is Seamus. Seamus probably shouldn't go in the sauna.
Yeah, he's not a big fan.
Odysseus.
You can just call him Otis.
Hey Otis. Tim plays bass in a band called Violet Palms.
It's a great band.
I'm a fan. I'm also in it. What? Did you build this sauna?
Yep. It used to be an old summer kitchen, but now it's the hot box.
Nice.
I like the sauna to be at least 190.
Oh, wow.
It depends on how cold it is, and it's always a little bit of a crapshoot with the wood stove.
Why do you like it?
First of all, it's just relaxing. I really like the social aspect of it. You know, friends coming over to stay with us or coming by for a cocktail, take a sauna, we'll eat some dinner.
Do you notice any benefits?
My doctor is also a really good friend of mine, and he's the one that got me into it.
Yeah.
Saunas, like, because he grew up in a Finnish community in northern Minnesota. When the Finns are building a house, they build the sauna first. Seriously, and then they build the rest of the house so they got a place to go at the end of the workday. This is one of his prime recommendations, is like, it's good for your circulation. There's a lot of evidence that it has a lot of the same benefits as like cardiovascular. I notice heart rate and heart rate variability, which are things that I kind of track. And even the day after a sauna, like, things will be in a better place. I notice that it helps me in the summer. We're performing outside, the heat index is over 100 and we're in, 3 layers of wool because it's Shakespeare and like...
Yes, Tim is also an actor at the American Players Theater, a renowned outdoor Shakespearean theater in Spring Green, Wisconsin. I've been there many times. It's a great place to be. Or not to be. But no, it isn't a great place to not be. It's good. Okay, where were we?
Let's go in. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to want to add one more log into there.
It's kind of warm. It's kind of warm in here.
Okay. Well, we're right about at 190. There was one time when I was over at Dr. T's. He had some people that he met at the International Sauna Conference, Lithuanian sauna professionals. They did a traditional Lithuanian pirtis with us. And what we do is we take the ladle, put a finger or two in it, and put an intention into the water.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
Putting my intention into intention water reminds me that I need to be attentive to my brain right now. Once again, time for some meditation. I'm so good to my brain, my beautiful, smart brain. Anyway.
Pour it over the top of the stones. And then sometimes they have a Lithuanian, I can't remember what the exact name, but it translates roughly into let it be.
Can you just move your mouth and then I will overdub whatever the words are? Tegul Buna? I don't know that I'm saying that right. Don't quote me on that. Professional actor, this guy.
I might have also watched too many Kung Fu movies as a kid, because there was a lot of...
Tegul Buna. Again, don't quote me on that. It is definitely feeling hotter now. I think it is burning up our intentions. You sometimes go up to 220, you said?
Yeah, I like to get in when it's still really hot. I like to get to that sweat early and then take a couple more rounds as it cools down.
Up until this week, I've thought, like, it's a hot room. I don't get it. I could just turn the heat up in my house or something.
For me, still the main thing is the social aspect. But also, I can feel the difference in terms of my stress levels, ability to relax and tolerate what's happening.
Being in a band with you You do seem like a very chill dude.
You feel like you want a little chill in your bass player, unless you're the Chili Peppers. I went to college in Durango, and there was a local poet there. I can't remember his name, but I have one of his books of poetry. One of them was, when you're naked, it's a whole different conversation. Which I think applies to the sound, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sweating now, and I feel great. I feel great.
Yeah.
In the summer when it's super hot, it doesn't feel great.
No.
Why is it great in here?
It's like exercise. For people that like to exercise and you feel that bit of endorphins and other things like that, the same thing's happening to your body right now. Your heart rate's increased, your blood vessels are dilating, like all these other things. Like your body is like, oh, this is a stressful situation that we are built to cope with. And like any other thing, like we want to be as fully alive as we can be. And your body's like, oh, I'm made for this. That might be an overly romantic way of looking at it, but that's what I think.
Okay. All right. The entire purpose of this shot is to get the steam coming off of our bodies.
Okay. Feels good to be alive.
It does feel good to be alive. I feel pretty great. Like the rain is coming down. This should feel uncomfortable and cold right now. And it feels great. You got a lot of stumps in your yard. I was looking at them and I couldn't figure it out. I was stumped.
Oh! That's where the potted plants go in the summertime. The black walnut is responsible for the discoloration. That's a black walnut tree, and the squirrels have been going nuts on those, if you will.
You ever think about building a tree house for the bridge from your house over to it?
Could I call it a flat if I wanted to get all like geeky Middle Earth about it?
Is that what they call them in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read it. I don't. I've seen the movies.
You've never read?
I've seen the movies. Same thing, right?
No.
Oh no, I gotta read them. You see how big those books are?
I mean, but on their own, they're manageable.
Are you getting cold?
A little bit.
Okay, let's go. Let's go
back in.
Okay. I'm actually not that cold yet. Thank you. I had a great time. I'm going to transition into your Christmas tree now.
I think you should.
Okay, here goes.
Do you want me to like hum a Christmas song or is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I'm, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
Okay, my phone. I'm going to leave my phone in there.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Bye.
That's just, all right. Selling the battery life. You're going to get some cat shots. See you, Craig.
It's all right. I got a new phone. You've been watching me use it. And now Tim has a great phone ornament. You're welcome, Tim. Sorry about the right said Fred, I'm too sexy ringtone. You may want to change providers. I get a lot of calls. So what have I learned? I like saunas a lot. China doesn't. Yet! Or maybe ever. I'm not going to force anything. I will seek out saunas every chance I get, and I am harboring a dream of building my own sauna in my own backyard. Probably not my neighbor's backyard. I don't think they'd like that. Also, I'll have someone else build it. I'm not going to build it. I'm not a builder. Maybe I'll ask my neighbor to build it. They won't like that either. Every time I did it, it felt good. I felt relaxed. I did feel like I was getting cardiovascular exercise, and it also made me sleepy. And I think my sleep was better, but it's hard to know for sure because there's a lot of factors that go into sleep. It really did make me tolerate the Arctic tundra winter that we had those few days, and it's just good. Look, I kind of thought it would be good, but saunas are better than I thought, and I feel like I need them as a regular thing in my life. I prefer the Finnish style more. The infrared experience I had was not as good. I was kind of uncomfortable sitting in there. It was the only one I did alone, though, so I guess I was more sad and lonely. But my tears didn't steam up the room enough, you know? I was trying to make it Finnish style with my tears. I didn't cry, it was fine, it just didn't enjoy it as much as the Finnish style. I wouldn't turn down the opportunity for some infrared, but I would opt for Finnish if it were an option. If someone's like, you want to take a trip? I'm gonna go to Finland and not Infraland. That's it. So, thank you for watching. If someone asked you if you saw this video, say, saw? Nah. And then watch it again with them, as if you watched it for the first time. You're welcome for the pun opportunity. You could watch it with them in the sauna, but make sure your screen is down below. Hot air rises. Keep that towel tight. You don't want to spill the beans. Man, this video's full of hot air.